So, Pavel, sorry, by the way, where are you right now? You at home?
Yes, I'm at home.
Okay, okay.
So this is the only empty place for now at my home, which is our yeah. As you can see,
Ah,
we sleep
okay.
here.
Very nice, very nice. All right, dude. Well, listen, let's start things off by you can say what your name is and what you do.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sam, for having me at your show. I'm
Yeah,
Paweł. I run Carbo with my partner Przemek. I know his name is hard to pronounce, Przemek.
Przemek,
Yeah,
Przemek.
Polish things. Sorry about that. Yeah, we run Carbone, where we do cool stuff for Porsche enthusiasts, from stickers through upholstery till the full restorations. That's what we do.
Cool. Okay. So, as you know, this is a car design show, and I know maybe some people were like, "Well, why is he on here?" And the simple reason is because of what you've just said. You guys also, in addition to making stickers, you make your own products. You're heavily involved in the Porsche scene. In Europe, but also in California and America as well. And I thought it'd be a really fucking good idea to get you on to so that you know, it's a pretty shitty time to be finishing university at the moment. You've basically created this very successful company in a very obscure place. You are in a town called Łódź, which is it's not
Your,
even the capital of
your
Poland.
Polish is perfect.
Well, I had some practice. And I just sometimes we can get so caught up in the design world, get so caught up in creating the perfect sketch and wanting to get a job at one of the big companies that we can't maybe see other opportunities that are available to us. So I like your what you've built is absolutely fascinating, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that and how you came to be. I know you've did some stuff with Petrolicious as well in the past.
Yep.
So if anybody else wants any more validation, then there is some more validation. Let's start out with your with growing up in Poland and being interested in okay, you study graphic design, but were you always interested in cars?
Yeah. Thank you for your kind words.
Sorry, yeah,
Uh,
it's too much. Yeah.
yeah. I graduated from Academy of Fine Arts, graphic design department. I always loved cars. My mom says it's how she calls it. Uh, it's like an illness. I have a older brother. There are three men and one woman at home. There were three men and one woman at home. We loved cars. We always loved cars. We used to watch F1 during the weekend. We always loved cars. Once my older brother told me once Porsche 911 is the best car ever built. I was around six, I guess. Uh, he said that, and he spoiled me absolutely. Um I'm sick. Honestly, trust me. I'm sick. It's a kind of illness. I always wanted to get one, to get Porsche 911, but not a new one. I always wanted to get a Porsche from my dreams, from my childhood. So, uh, fortunately, I could afford. We used to be in IT business. The business was good, so my first Porsche became affordable for me. So I bought the first one, mm, and
Was
it
that
happened.
the Salmon 964?
Uh,
That
it's
reddish color 964.
No, it was a
Ah,
third one. Uh,
ah, okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. So you've always been a Porsche nut. Like
Yes,
Porsche is it for you?
yes. One
Okay.
Direction.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So listen, and but you studied, you did, as you said, study graphic design, right?
Yeah.
Was there ever a temptation to want to do car design?
Honestly, not really. I used to design some posters and some other things for bikes, like motorbikes. Mm, when I was a student, I used to be a biker as well. I used to have some bikes. Honestly, I had a lot of bikes. The last one I got was a KTM, which SX, which means not legal on highway. It's not street legal. I love the bike, but yeah, your question was different, not
Okay.
bikes.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, so I used to design some things connected to bikes. Everything happened when I bought my first 911. Yeah.
Okay. And so Pavel, if I look through your biography, and basically you worked for quite a number of years as a graphic designer,
Yeah, I'm
and
still a graphic designer, by
and
the
you
way.
still are you still a
Yeah,
graphic designer?
I love
And
it.
but at some point, before we get onto carbon, you started your own graphic design company, right?
Yeah, it was an IT business. We used
Ah,
to design some mobile apps like iPad apps and things like that, websites. We used to work. We always had good customers. Like I don't know if I can mention them. I think I can. Like Coca-Cola, Burger King. We had good companies, good customers. Um, we used to make mobile apps for Roche. Roche um, is a Switzerland-based company, one of the biggest company in the world at all. They had a department responsible for new technologies. For example, there's a new Bluetooth connection. They try to use it for something. We try to make an app to incorporate the technology with graphic design and things like that. Yeah.
okay. So what just with regards to those big clients that you mentioned, how did you secure the first client? Is yeah, how did you get the first big fish? Do you
Hard to
remember?
tell, you know.
Because it's
It just
because it's
happened.
it's one thing it's one thing getting, once you've got the first one, then you can go to the next one and say, oh well, we've got Coca-Cola and we've got this
Yeah.
guy and that guy. But the hard thing is getting the first one. Was it through somebody that you knew? Did you just contact companies directly and say, this is what we can do for you? Or you
No, it doesn't work that way. I'm kind of talkative. I like to
Yes.
talk with people. I like relations between people. I think that's why we got a first customer.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that makes sense. Then anyway, so let's fast forward now to the start of Carbone, which is what in 2014.
Yep.
How did Carbone start?
Okay, so I bought my first 911 as I didn't like what I used to do. I was bored with that stuff. So my first 911 was a kind of therapy. And my therapy was to go to the garage after work and to do something with a car. So I bought the first 911. I decided to rebuild the car myself. Never
Engine
did
and
it.
everything, or
Yeah, everything.
wow.
Never did it before, but I made a decision. I will screw it, or I will do it. Is a decision. Um, I started dismantling the car. I prepared a list of parts I need to buy to restore the car, and one simple small thing was missing, which is a set of technical stickers. They go on a rear panel when you open a deck lid. There's a set of golden technical stickers. I couldn't source them anywhere, so I decided to recreate them. Regarding that stuff, you should know someone designed them in 70s, 80s, which means no computer. So there's no font. It's not a font. I wanted to do it right, so I recreated every single letter. Um, yeah, I first of all I needed to get a documentation. Pelican Parts was very helpful. Pelican
Just
Part.
quickly explain to people that don't know what is Pelican Parts.
Okay, Pelican Parts. It's a Porsche-related forum, internet forum. When you, for example, Google how to open a trunk in a 911 SC, the first thing you see in Google is a Pelican Parts forum.
Okay.
Yeah, so I found documentation of stickers I need to get for my car. I recreated a set for my car. Next thing, which was difficult, I needed to get right material, golden stickers, gold foil. It was barely impossible to get that thing, but I sourced a guy who had that kind of foil.
In Poland.
Yeah, in Poland.
Okay.
I found a person who would be able to print on that foil because that foil is tricky, as I noticed. And the print house guy told me, Paweł, I can print a set of 5 stickers for you, but you can't order 5 stickers. You need to order 100 of each. So I ordered 500 stickers instead of 5 stickers because I wanted to get my stickers. I couldn't source
Yes.
them anywhere. So we should remember 2014 was a year. Now everything is easy. We have YouTube. We can Google everything. We can ask on Facebook. We have Facebook groups. Everything is easy now. In 2014, it wasn't easy at all. Still, anyway, I made a set for my car and 499 other cars as well. I decided to post them on Pelican Parts forum. I posted a post which said, "Guys, I have a set of technical stickers for a 911 SC. Maybe would you be interested? Maybe someone needs them as well, like I needed them." And guys went crazy. Was like everybody started asking me questions. Hey, Paweł, could you please recreate a set for my 3.2? Paweł, you should be able to recreate a set for my 2.7. Everybody started asking me questions about stickers for his car. So I was very happy. I can have a different therapy than building a car. Like I can have another therapy, which was super awesome. I started recreating stickers for other Porsche enthusiasts, and I never said no. There's always question about time or money. Someone asked me, "Could you please tell me what should I do with my car? Like maybe should I put some stickers on the car?" So I started designing liveries for Porsches. Someone asked me, if you, okay, I see you have all technical stickers. You can design liveries. Maybe could you please do some upholstery work for me? Yes, I can. Uh, I started using oh my god, that word. I used a different company as a partner to
Okay.
to
To
make.
outsource the work.
Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
I outsourced upholstery work then. Um, People asked me a lot of questions. I never said no. That's why it became with me only. And new members of Carbone appeared because I needed their help. Because people never stopped asking me questions, and I never said no. That's how it started.
So, dude, if we, sorry, if we go back to 2014, it started out as just doing the stickers, right? How
Yep.
long? How long before your first upholstery job, for example? How long did that take?
Um,
Roughly, was it a year or a few months or
Around
um,
a year. Yeah.
around a year? Okay, and then you saw somebody asked you if you could do it, and you were like, "Yes, I'll do it." And then you work it out later. Then you went and
Yeah.
found the upholsterer. This is classic Richard Branson, right? Is that where you got this from? Because
Yeah.
he's also like he's got this saying, right? Screw it, let's do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you and at this stage you are just doing this out of your bedroom at home or
Yeah. Honestly, um, I used our company's space. Uh, we didn't have a lot of space because we used to design on computers.
okay.
So we didn't have like a garage. Um, our next office had a garage which was small. The next one office had a big garage. Um, yeah, so it became bigger and bigger.
So Pavel, at some point you started actually you now are actually rebuilding cars as well, right? I mean, you're doing a lot of
Yes.
different things, but you guys are rebuilding Porsches as well. How long have you guys been doing that for?
Oh my God, like 3 or 4 years so
Three
far.
or 4 years now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and how did that? Was that also again somebody came to you and said, "Can you do it?" And you got the people and did it.
Of course. Of course, that's how it started. That's how it. Um, yeah.
So it's all kind of born out of necessity.
Sorry, say again.
It's all born out of necessity. There's
Yeah.
a demand first, and you go, "Okay, cool, I'll do it," and you make a plan.
Yes. As I mentioned, I'm talkative. I talk. I can how to connect people. Like I have a need. I know how to find a person.
Yes, yes, very very smart. So your how big is your garage now that you've got?
Oh, for now we are on around. I don't remember the exact number, but it's around 800 square meters of
Wow,
garage space,
wow,
which is too small for now for us. Yeah, and we are 24 people team now,
Jesus, wow.
plus our partners, our yeah, we outsource painting cars. We don't have our how is it called, paint room,
Yeah, spray booth. Spray
spray booth.
booth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have it because of it's difficult because of European Union restrictions. We can't have it now. Honestly, we have a lot of work, which forces us to do everything right. We don't have too much space for like when some person like I don't know how to call that person, like some inspector.
Ah, okay.
When someone
Yes,
asks us,
yes.
"Do you have? Are you allowed to do something?" We don't have space for things like that. We
Okay.
need to do everything right. So that's why we don't have our paint spray booth. Yeah,
Paweł,
new word. Thank you.
your dude, your customers, are they from Poland? Are they from the rest of Europe, all over? Where are your
Yes,
where's your
yes,
main customers?
yes. They're
Yes,
from all over the world.
all over the world.
Um, Next month we no, it wouldn't. It will not be next month. In, let's say, around 2 months, we will receive a first car from United States for being restored, which is a big thing for us because it's the first time we do it that way. Um, we have a lot of cars from European Union, like France, Germany, Great Britain, Sweden, Denmark. Denmark was tricky because of restrictions. They're difficult that way. Like uh, it's super hard to get the car out of Denmark. Anyway, we have a lot of we have a customer from Spain as well. We have some Polish customers too.
Okay. Tell me something with regards to this restoration that you guys are doing from the US. Does that how does that make any how does that make any financial sense for the customer in the US? Because I know obviously from an economic standpoint, Poland is cheaper. But that being said, there's also there's a lot of like fabrication is not particularly expensive in the US, is it? I mean, or
You know
is
what?
it?
Poland is not cheap anymore.
Okay.
Poland is better. I'd say Poland is better. That's why people want to do it here.
Oh, from a quality standpoint,
Yeah,
that okay.
Poland
Wow.
used to be cheaper, not anymore.
Okay.
Um, yeah, regarding the US car, I don't know what to say honestly. It's the bill will be. I think it will be probably expensive.
Yeah.
Like it will be a, a kind of big
You don't have
bill.
to
Yeah.
mention. You don't have to mention figures. I'm just interested to know if it's a. I mean, is it somebody? Is it somebody that knows you and they know they're obviously aware of your work, right?
Yeah, people trust us.
Okay, okay. So, Pavel, I'm quite. We can get onto some of the bigger names in the Porsche world in a minute. I don't want to go there just yet, but you obviously you've built up a network of people of friends and a community in the US in particular.
Yeah.
How did that all start? Was it through your listing in Pelican Parts?
As I mentioned, I never said no.
Okay.
Someone said, "Guys, you should go. You should have a booth at Rensport Reunion." It was in 2015, so we had a booth at Rensport Reunion. Um, our philosophy is pretty simple. When if someone says you should try it, we try it. Um, I've been to Japan because my friend told me, "Hey, there will be a New Year's party at Nakai's place in 3 days. you should come over. So I came over. Uh, yeah, decisions are easy. So that's why we built a community around our brand. Uh, we are real enthusiasts. We love to spend time with. I, I shouldn't say our customers because they are more like friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I mean, do you is that and that's something that you genuinely feel, that's something that's a real feeling that you have.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
it's an obsession. I'm
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. So listen, tell me about that first experience where you guys went over to the what is it, the Ren Sport what
Rensport
reunion?
Reunion. It is the biggest Porsche event in the world. It's every 4 years at Laguna Seca Raceway.
And
Every 4 years.
and you decide, you go like, screw it, let's get on the plane and go
Yeah,
over. And what do you take with you? Did you take your stickers with you?
of course.
What were you selling at that point?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
what 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 things, because this was early on in your in the carbon days. So what were you in the beginning? You weren't doing restorations. What were you selling?
In 2015, we used to have a lot of technical stickers. People love stickers. Everybody needs stickers. We have all of them. So yeah, we had our stickers. We had some T-shirts. It was a small booth. In 2018, I guess, yes, it was in
Uh,
2018. We have a double size booth, bigger booth. We had our upholstery works. We needed to send our stuff over there. We had some steering wheels we reupholstered. We had our roof rack. We had our custom grills, and yeah, we had stickers as well. We had a lot of good shit to have.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But the first trip you could fit everything in your suitcases, yeah?
Not really. We sent packages directly to the Laguna Seca because it was easier
Okay.
instead of having it with us and having some issues with custom things. Yeah, it was easier.
Pavel, with that first trip, did it make financial sense from that one event, or was it more a case of putting your brand out there and meeting people?
Yes and no, because what we what we earned there couldn't cover costs, but we made a lot of connections, which was very good for us. And in next year, we had a lot of orders. So, yeah, yes and no.
Okay. 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 Pavel, what you've got so many. I mean, in the beginning, it kind of started out as you could say a graphic design business, and it's kind of evolved into a full blown resto mod slash product design business. Um, do you have one particular product that is like it's sold out all the time?
Honestly, a lot of them.
I know the roof rack is really important, right?
Yes, roof rack. We don't sell a lot of them, but everybody wants them. They're products you love. Products you love. They're products that pay bills.
Okay.
Um, Roof rack doesn't pay bills, but it's super sexy. Everybody wants to have one. Even Roof used one for a rodeo build, which is super nice for us. But regarding your question, we still sell a lot of technical stickers. We do a lot of upholstery works. We do a lot of steering wheels. I mean, we recover steering wheels using correct stitching. You should know when you buy a brand new car, there is a stitching. We call it BMW stitching, super simple stitching. It takes around an hour to recover a steering wheel a modern way, but we use cross stitching, which is more complicated. It takes around a day or 2 days for a person to rewrap it, and nobody wants to do it anymore. We want to do it because it's a right way to do it, and the team have our team have all of guys have the same passion, and they know this is important to do it right way. That's why they love to do it that way. We sell a lot of shift knobs, grills, decklit emblems. What else? We have just released. Honestly, they're not released yet. We noticed, we posted our headlights. It's impossible to buy them yet, but we sold like a bulk of them already because people started asking questions, and we never say no.
Is this the yellow tinted headlights?
No. We have
You've got
BLED lights,
Okay, yes,
black
right.
ones.
Okay,
They're super sexy.
yes, cool.
Everybody loves them.